Hi, my name is Tashika Perry Harris, and I am the founder of Crowning Daughters for Success Enrichment Program, a program that creates confidence without compromise. And I am here today to empower you to, guess what? Learn more about you. There is a very special ingredient that lies within us when we get to know ourselves a little bit more. Let me tell you a little more about those special ingredients that manifest to awesome flavors for not just you, but for everyone around you when you get to know you a little bit more. When you become more self-aware of who you are, you can be a better friend. When you become more self-aware of who you are, you can gain the confidence and the courage you need to experience different things. When you get to know yourself a little bit more, you understand what you like, what you dislike, and that helps us to take positive stances in life. Because, for example, let's use an example. When you are in the know about you, and you know that you are a kind person, when you are influenced to do something that is not kind, because you know that you are kind, you have experienced how kindness has assisted you as well as other people, then what you do is you tap into what you know so that you can not allow what's trying to change you into someone else trump what you know you should be doing and what you know about you. If you are a courageous person and you know that you're courageous, when that distraction comes to say, don't try out for the talent show, don't try out for that sports activity, don't introduce yourself to that person that you want to get to know, because you know that you are courageous and you know that you have a healthy sense of boldness within you, you're not going to be distracted by the fear of what's going to happen if I step out in this particular realm. So getting to know you is so vital to several things. It's vital to your confidence. It's vital to your value system, and it is very, very valuable when it comes to being able to select friendships, when you have to one day select a career, when you know your strengths and you know your weaknesses. So during this empowerment time, I want to engage in an activity with you, and there are several things you're going to need for this activity. You're going to need a paper plate or just some lined paper. What you're going to do is you're going to write the word me in the middle of your plate. This is called the Me Project. It is all about you during this next 3 to 4 minutes. You're going to write the word me. And at the top, you're going to write a couple of things. At the top, you're going to write what you love about your personality. Now, there are certain things that I love about my personality. You're gonna write it, let's just pretend like this is a clock. You're gonna write it at the number 12. 3 things you love about your personality. Now, for that person that does not have a paper plate, you're just gonna draw a nice circle in the middle of your paper, and you're gonna follow the same guidelines that I am telling everyone else to follow that has a paper plate. So on your paper plate, where the 12 will be on a clock, you're gonna write 3 things that you admire about you. 3 things that you really, really love about your personality. You could be a funny person or an honest person or a person that cares about others. So I'm gonna write my 3 things down. So I'm gonna share one of mine with you. So I put 3 things that I admire about myself. One of those things is I feel that I have a very empowering personality. No matter who I am around, I feel that there's a special ingredient in me that causes me to ignite others, empower others to do the right thing. So secondly, we're getting to know ourselves. This is the Me Project. And so you're writing these things down. The next thing I want you guys to write, the bottom of your plate, and that would be where the number 6 is. What I want you to write at the bottom is 3 things you need to improve on. Ooh, I'm gonna have to tell my business during this project. 3 things you need to improve on. That can be your attitude, that can be academically, that can be spiritually, it can be the way you think. 3 things you need to improve on. And I am going to write the 3 things because the more we get to know ourselves, the better we treat ourselves and the better we treat others. So 3 things that I need to work on, and I'm gonna write those things down. Whew, I wrote mine down. One of the things I said that I need to get better with is procrastination. Because I work so well under pressure, sometimes I wait until the last minute to get certain things done. And you know who it bites in the end? Me, because I'm rushing, my attitude changes, I'm anxious and nervous that I'm not gonna get it done. But when I do it, when I say I'm going to do it, or when it needs to be done, that alleviates the stress and the anxiety that I place on myself. So to the right of your paper or your paper plate or your paper is where the 3 would be on the clock. You're gonna write down 3 people that you admire, because in getting to know ourselves, we need to know who we have allowed in, who we admire, who inspires us to do well. You're gonna write 3 people. Now listen, I understand that there are a lot of entertainers that inspire us, but I want you to stick with at least a couple of people that you actually see in your community or in your family that you really admire, that has really done a great job with productivity, productive leadership ability, leading others, helping others. You admire their strength, you admire certain things about them that's going to push you into a positive and productive path. So I'm gonna write my 3 people down. Okay, so one person that I wrote down my mom. And the reason why I wrote down my mom is because my mom was a teen mom, and it was very difficult for her because she had 2 children by the time she was 17. But the tenacity, I believe, caused her to push past decisions that she made that affected her life as well as our life, and it taught me how to get through challenging times with a productive mindset. My mom is one person that I admire for her strength, for her hard work, for her ability to mentor others and assist others without feeling intimidated or feeling like if she assists someone, they're gonna outdo her. My mom is definitely one person on my list that I admire the most. The next thing we're gonna write, and this would be found on a clock, the number 9. So we have 12, 3, 6, and 9. So on this side, we're gonna write 3 people, if you have 3, that we need to build better relationships with, or we need to apologize to. In getting to know yourself, we all want to know great things about ourselves. But in getting to know our whole self so that we can be better and do better, we have to sometimes look at those weak areas that we have to thrive in. And I believe we get to know ourselves more in how we treat other people, in how we deal with other people and issues surrounding other people. So 3 people that I would love to build a better relationship with. I'll write mine down as well. All right, so or 3 people you need to apologize to. I've done a lot of apologizing and I am willing to do more, but I wanted to focus on the 3 people that I would like to build a better relationship with. And one of the persons that I wrote down would be my nieces. My brother was killed many years ago, and every summer my nieces came to live with me and spend the summer with me, and it was so awesome. But because they live in different places, it's very difficult for us to talk every day and get to know what's going on in each other's lives. And they were like my daughters. They are like my daughters. And if I could build a relationship with anyone better, it would be my brother's daughters. And so this is our Me Project. We just completed a very simple yet empowering activity to help us to get to know ourselves more. Know what we admire about ourselves is very important. Knowing the people who you admire is very important. Knowing some things that we need to change is very important. Knowing some relationships that we need to do better building or apologize is very important. So the Me Project is definitely going to help you get to know you so that you can have a great sense of confidence, a great sense of faith, a great sense of empowerment. And I hope this Me Project empowerment session empowered you to get to know you so that you can treat not just yourself better, but so that you can treat others better. Do not forget to share and subscribe to this channel, and make sure you tune in, because there will be more empowering activities, nuggets, discussions, so that you are empowered during this time. So don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and share these empowering messages.